and the little birds are nesting, and I listen to them croon. There's two lonesome people in the whole wide world.
I'm waiting to see if it pops up. Yep, looks like it's coming up.
Hooray! Well, it's us. We're here again. People thought that we would have given up by now, but we didn't. We're still doing it. So here it is. Us. The dudes.
Yep.
That's us. We're gonna
we're setting up to do Dark Side of the Moon with Luke and Wendy. Get going in a minute here. Unless Dan's ready to talk about his deck now. Still set it.
Yeah, I could do it. What did I upgrade? So this is the scenario that has those annoying cats where you're just supposed to evade them over and over again. So I got 2 pickpocketings, and I got a second relic hunter because I have a lot of good non-unique accessories, and I also upgraded 2 level 0 luckies into the excellent new level 3 lucky that's been spoiled from the investigator decks, but that is not an Arkham DB yet, so it doesn't show up here. And what did I get rid of? I think I got rid of like a guts, a cash, and that was it. So nothing super exciting. It's dangerous to say this because it means we're going to get owned somehow, but this scenario is like pretty easy compared to the previous one, so I feel like we'll be okay.
Yeah, it's usually not too bad, at least when we play through it.
Yeah. Do you want to talk about your deck a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not doing anything too exciting with my upgrades. I upgraded the Shrivelings to level 5s, so I can be more aggressive on damage, and that's a little dangerous because I don't really have a way to mitigate drawing spooky symbols, so it could ramp up my horror kind of quick. What else did I get? Got Pathfinders, which just make me even more mobile. I took out Astounding Revelation because it is constantly a disappointment and makes me sad.
It's astounding how annoying it is.
Yeah, it appears I did not put any additional money cards, though, in, so I'm sure that'll be fine. And I put a Seal of the Elder Sign in. I don't really need that for this scenario, but it's in preparation for next scenario where there's a couple tests that are pretty difficult for both of us to do that really need to get done. So
right.
Threw that in there now. Might get a second one, depending how well we do.
Yeah, it's going to be challenging in the 4th scenario, I think. Okay.
Yeah. I think everything's set up. I've got the Chaos Bag. Maps all set up. I didn't pre-set up anything today because I was running a little late, so just have to deal with that. I don't know if... And do Dan and I both sound okay, Harrison? Check that while I find the appropriate story text to read. Intro 2. So there we go. All right. So Dark Side of the Moon. So last time we rode around in a boat and visited a bunch of strange lands, found some signs of the gods, but not all of the signs of the gods, much to Dan's crushing disappointment.
Hugely disappointing. Very, very
I
humiliating.
think Dan wouldn't like punish himself in some way afterward. He wouldn't tell me exactly what he did, but I'm sure he's repented for this grave crime.
I laid down on the train tracks and I thought about death.
Oh no! Well, luckily there's like no trains running, right? Because it's still in the middle of the pandemic.
Trains always gotta run, Ben. Trains gotta shoot you all the time.
All right. Well, it seems like you made it. So we're still on a boat, I think, and now we're heading towards the moon. You have little choice if you are to save the Corsair's captives. You must sail to the moon and rescue them yourself, or they will surely become slaves of the beasts who call it home. They are evil creatures who serve an even greater evil, Radolf explains to you as you prepare to set sail. There are port cities like Dilatleen that have dealt with them before, but you know their true identity, for they wear disguises to mask their hideous nature. Perhaps your captain, who shuttled you to and from the various regions of the Dreamlands, dealt with them in the past, or perhaps not. For the sake of your own sanity, it may be better not to dwell on suspicions of betrayal. How does one even sail to the moon? You asked, befuddled.
That's a great question.
By now, you are no stranger to the oddities of the Dreamlands, having spent weeks exploring its cities, wilds, and places stranger still. Even knowing the laws of physics and astronomy should not apply here. You struggle to imagine how one might sail a ship into space.
Just keep in mind that this is the 20s, and like many of the smartest people in the world still probably thought the moon was made of cheese. You know, like this is all very sci-fi at the time.
Yeah, it's probably true. It will be a long journey, Randolph answers. Far across the sea lies the basalt pillars of the west. Between these pillars, the ocean plunges off the edge of the world. If we sail off the precipice between them, we can cross the void of space itself. You shouldn't be surprised the world of Earth's Dreamlands is flat. After all, everything else here is fiction, too. Still, you're incredulous. I have sailed this route before, Randolph says, sensing your skepticism, but I fear this time it might be a one-way trip, especially without a crew. We may need to find an altogether different way to unknown Kadath. Are you prepared? You look to the horizon, where the cerulean sea meets the sky. Somewhere out there, your aid is needed. What's more, the proof you seek may lie across the sea, over the edge of the very world itself. You prepare to embark. Alright, so I set up the scenario already. I set up, I clicked the place button on Tabletop Simulator. This scenario has the alert mechanic, or the alarm mechanic rather, where we have Doom that accrues on our characters. That isn't actual Doom, but in fact alarm tokens. And we just gotta be careful to make sure it doesn't get too high. Or it might be sad. Yeah, so I think we're good to do opening hands. Oh no, I gotta read the agenda and the act though, of course. The silence of this place is deafening. There is no wind whistling through the air, no chirping of birds, no idle sound of any kind. This is a dead world. Though you know danger lurks around every corner, you hear no sign of beasts or the Corsairs who call this place home. You must remain even quieter in order to stay hidden. Virgil Grey is held captive somewhere in the vast, strange city of the Moon Beasts. You must be quiet and cunning if you are to find him and escape unnoticed. Objective: only investigators at the city of the Moon Beasts may spend the requisite number of clues as a group to advance. We need 6 clues. We're starting at the Forest of the Moon.
You know, I remember another card game that involved the moon sometimes. That had, cards like Earthrise Hotel and, Beanstalk Royalties and other cards of that nature.
I've never heard of this game. It's probably like 10 years old.
From another fictional setting where the moon was just a place you could go hang out.
It does sound cool.
A card game that had a whole cycle set on the moon, kind of.
Are you sure you're not just imagining this card game that you dreamed it up, maybe? We've been in the Dreamlands a long time. / trapped in our house.
Pretty sure. Pretty sure it was real.
I don't know. I feel like I would have heard of it.
I guess, there's no way to verify this, but that's just a vague feeling that I have.
Yeah. Alright, let's do opening hands. I guess let me turn it on so you can look at mine for viewers' benefits.
Show me the cards. Show me the cards. Show me the cards that you have.
So this is my opening hand so far. Seems pretty good, actually. I don't have any money generating cards or my robes, which I kind of need. And I hate the pendant because I fail miserably at doing the math every time.
How many? Have you kept track of how many total cards you've drawn off of it this whole campaign so far?
No. Didn't I draw a 0 off of it last scenario? Maybe 1?
That sounds right. I think it's been 0 to 1, 1 average each scenario, maybe, which is that's something.
But it's not really a good something. I don't know. I guess I haven't died from horror, so...
Then do the math better. Or play some kind of dumb, ridiculous deck that tries to manipulate the chaos back. And also do the math better.
All right, let's see. I feel like I should keep Rite of Seeking.
Probably.
I don't know if I need shriveling right away because hopefully we can evade stuff.
I
I
can't.
really want the robes to make everything cheaper.
Yeah, and Mr. Rook would be nice too.
And Mr. Rook.
Pathfinder is kind of questionable because it's so great, but it's also so expensive.
Yeah, and at the beginning of the scenario, I don't think we have to move too much. Like, we kind of just like slowly go in a circle, and before we start having to run up.
Yeah, but I mean, it's kind of like, you know, the earlier you get it down, the better it is because it's just like saving you actions for the whole game.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I would definitely mulligan the read the signs. I would probably mulligan the shriveling, and then I might keep the rest, or I might mulligan either Rite of Seeking or Pathfinder just because you can't play both. But I mean, because you don't have the money to anywhere near playing both.
Yeah, I mean,
you also want cameras early. You also want Rook early.
Yeah, I'm kind of give me Pathfinder. I kind of want to go to the stupid pendulum.
Oh, don't do that. That's the one thing I would totally keep. It's cheap and it boosts your will.
All right, fine. All right, so 3 more cards. Oh, well, there's a camera, and there's a seal the other side. So we do weakness, so I get 1 more card. And it's all right.
It's not.
All right.
You got the camera. That was a good trade.
Yeah. All right.
That's pretty okay. Mulligan that. Mulligan that. Mulligan that. I think I mulligan lockpicks too because you have a Rite of Seeking. And honestly, I think I might even mulligan the cigarette case because without like Moonstone or Track Shoes or something, I'm not going to succeed on anything by 2. And I would really like Leo, so I'm just going to mulligan everything. Why not? I'd say that paid off.
Seems better. Yeah. Wow,
Always,
you got 4.
Kids, if you don't mulligan like 4 cards, you're probably doing it wrong. That's what I think.
I didn't mulligan 4 cards. Oh no, but Dan, you
mulligan 3.
have 3 accessory slots. How can you play Lucky Cigarette Case, both Moonstones, and Wendy's Amulet, the very valuable card you like a lot?
Wow, I know. I only have 2 relic hunters. Oh,
Yeah.
If only the game would let me get a 3rd relic hunter, then maybe I'd finally play that Wendy's Amulet. No, it wouldn't.
Alright, so I'm going to turn off hands so you can never look at. No one looks to see mine the rest of the game. Alright, so we're playing on hard mode. I read all the story text, so I think we do first turns. Yeah.
My first turn, I plan to play Leo and probably click for money.
Yeah, I was going to play the camera and then maybe draw a card to see if I get ropes or something. And then, I don't know, gain a money or something. I don't know. Because I can't actually Rite of Seeking this turn even if I play it, so might as well wait. So, play camera. We'll draw a card. Oh, it's a Drawn to the Flame. Ooh, is there any locations here that are like we critically want to be able to like Drawn to the Flame and not do a test on?
You really want to get that camera turned on immediately, don't you?
I do, and it'd be an excuse to delay playing Rite of Seeking.
But it means that you'll draw some annoying enemy, and then I'll have to like spend my whole turn taunting it off of you and evading it, which I don't want to do.
I don't need to play it this turn. Do it next turn or something.
Yeah, maybe.
All right. Well,
You got to do it. Get that pendulum down.
although I also do have Knowledge's Power, I could just use that immediately and use that on Rite of Seeking in my hand to save the clues. Anyway, well, I mean, if I play the pendulum, I can't play Rite of Seeking for a couple turns, but I have other options right now. So
Yeah.
that's what I was debating. All right, so I'm all done.
All right, click. Leo. There's no Crypt Chill in this, right? That'd be pretty bad.
I don't think so.
Click twice for money.
All right, then upkeep. There's no enemies. And then Doom happens, and I don't remember if I shuffled the encounter deck. Shuffle it now. And Hunted by Corsairs.
Yeah,
So for the end to do at some point.
Yeah, that can be handled at some point. Oh, isn't this the really annoying one? Oh, let's just take horror.
Let's take horror.
I don't really want to take a whole bunch of horror though. Well,
I can help you out, and you can draw an Elder Sign. That'd be helpful.
not really. No, I mean, I think what happens is I just test it, and if I do really badly, then I play I use Wendy's ability and play Moonstone. So, yeah. Well, we'll go ahead and play this here, Moonstone here, and try again.
Oof.
5 minus 4 is 1, so I take 2. Each point fail. Okay, so I take 3 more. Not great.
It's not ideal.
Is there some kind of thing in the encounter deck that's like deal 1 direct horror to your allies?
I don't think so.
Okay, if there is, it's your fault if Leo dies.
I don't. Is it?
Yes.
Is it my fault then? I don't think that's how that works.
Mathematically, that is true.
Alright.
Right. And it's our turn again.
Well, not alright. I forgot to do the stupid pendulum while you were doing tests that you were probably going to fail by a lot on. Oh man, I can use the pendulum in combination with the Seal of the Elder Sign and draw a card automatically and get a gatebox charge.
Once per game.
Yeah, once per
If
game.
you cycle your deck, maybe.
Yeah.
Or does Seal of the Elder Sign remove itself from the game?
Oh no, it moves itself in the game.
Yeah, well, yeah, too good. Can't recur that.
I don't know. I guess I should just save that forever until I really need it to like lower my alarm or something at the end.
Maybe.
I'm sure that'll work out fine.
So I still cannot get clues, and there's nothing to evade. So I'm probably going to do some combination of clicking for money and getting cards. Is that okay?
Yes, I would probably draw into the flame this location over doing other stuff, just so that I can move off of here ideally. But I might draw an enemy. I can also use I have I have knowledge's power, but if I knowledge's power, I'd want to do that after I do 3 other things.
I mean, I don't know. I guess that's probably fine. Whatever. Like, I would rather than if the choice is use up the knowledge's power or use up the drawn of the flame, I would use up the drawn of the flame.
Yeah, I mean, I drew a read the signs as well, but that's expensive without robes, and I also want that for later locations. So.
Yeah, no, I'd hang on to that.
Well, I mean, it's about the same. It's about the same as drawn of the flame for later locations, but it costs money. But...
Yeah, I mean, if you want to drawn to the flame, if you do draw something, I can probably evade it.
All right. Should I do some other stuff first? Is there anything else I need to do? Not really. All right. I'll play Drawn of the Flame. Ancient Evils. Well,
oops. Womp womp.
I mean, I forgot that was in here.
Sure is.
Well, all right. Well, it's fine. I got the 2 clues, and I got a very important camera charge. Then I will move up here.
See, second turn, you're already up to 6 willpower. That's what you want. That's what Luke needs.
Yeah, this is the right direction, right? Because we want to end up at the city. Yeah. If I'm at this location at the end of the round and I discovered clues, I have to do a willpower test.
Oh, what's the bag look like? X skull is just your alarm level.
Yeah, it's -1 right now.
Cultist is potentially bad if you have a high alarm level and you fail.
Yeah, I mean, most of these symbols are pretty alright.
Do we have all of these? What does the bag look like?
We have 2. Yeah, we have 2 tablets and 1 squid because we still have the cat with us.
So I guess it seems like you really don't want to fail by 2, or you really don't want to fail on a -2 because the tablet is bad. So
yeah, you don't want to raise your alarm level. Yeah. So
okay.
All right. So I have 1 more action left. I could knowledge his power to try to grab these clues. I don't really want to do that though.
Click for money, can you Rite of Seeking next turn? I would do that.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'll gain a money, and then I'll be all done.
Okay.
All right.
I think what I'm going to do is click 3 times for money, and then try to do this. I mean, it's agility 5. That's too hard. I can't do that.
You don't have Peter out yet, huh?
I might actually draw cards. What are my... I have the dude that you parley with, right? That costs money, but I could evade him.
I don't remember.
I guess I will... I'm going to draw at least a couple of cards. So I'll draw 1 card. Ooh, Lone Wolf. That's great. Click for money, play Lone Wolf, and click for another money. Seems fine.
All right. You all done then?
Yep.
All right, I did not discover clues this turn, so I didn't have to do this test. Yeah. All right. There's also definitely somewhere that has a will test. I need to remember to do that while I'm there. All right. Upkeep. Ooh, I got a Pathfinder. Could play that instead of Art of Seeking.
I got a lockpicks, so that's not bad
Ooh.
either.
So that's also pretty alright. Doom happens. Counter card for me. Oof. Still don't have a ward, so
Oof, 2 of those already? That's bad luck.
yeah. Counter card for Dan.
So advance in next turn.
Next, or when you draw Ancient Evils right now.
That's a thank you for
Either one of those things.
Cats.
Oh, you got cats. Cats.
All right, that's fine. That's something to evade.
Yeah, remember there's a free trigger on the location you're at that you can do an evade with.
Yeah.
But doesn't that get a swarming on it? So you get one of your cards gets turned into a cat. Cat. Right. But yeah, there's a free trigger that you can do an evade at.
Yep.
So.
Probably what I mean, I don't know which one of us is going to go first, but I will evade. I will probably, do the free trigger to evade this dude and then move somewhere. Like, should I follow you or?
You should follow me because we have to like go here and then go here and get all the clues on the way.
I guess.
I mean, you could even get the clues from here if you wanted.
I could. I mean, I could get one from. I could get one this turn with lockpicks, and then I could get one next turn.
Mm.
Or I could move to City of the Moonbeast, and I could start getting clues there.
Yeah, I was just deciding if you got one clue. I could also like raw get clues from here maybe. It's 3 versus 2. It's not great with the taps.
Yeah, it's not super good.
I can use the seal on the other side. That's going to come up with a recurring thing as an option the whole game.
I think it might be fine if I double move to City of the Moonbeast because, well, so let me see whether I need to.
Why don't you go first and see what's going on with cats?
All right, so my turn begins. I'm alone. I get the lone wolf money. I do the free trigger to evade this guy. I have a 5 versus 2. I succeed. So this guy gets evaded, and this card goes on the bottom of my deck. And then I move to you, keep moving over here. That's sort of fine, right?
Yeah, I don't want to. It's a chilly one.
And then I have 2 actions left. I pay 3 to play lockpicks, and then last action I use lockpicks. So highest alarm level among all of us is still 1.
Yep.
So this is a 8 versus 1, and I get a clue. All right, that is it for me.
All right. Guess I'm just going to. Yeah, I was deciding if I could avoid playing Art of Seeking for a few turns, because I can.
You're really obsessed with those robes.
The robes are really good.
They are, but like I think getting Art of Seeking down is just great. Just
I was struggling very hard. In I think the first scenario when I didn't have, or whatever scenario I didn't have robes in. Was the last scenario? Yeah, I didn't have much money the whole game. It was the struggle. I have Pathfinder, which also saves me actions. All right. I'll play Art of Seeking. I will gain a money, and then I will use Art of Seeking. I'm at 6 versus 4, so I'll say 2 for the pendant.
Wait, 6 versus 4?
Or 6 versus 2, yeah. Sorry.
Hey!
Get to draw a card.
Free
Hooray.
card for Ben.
Alright, so that was a -2, but it did end my turn. I got the clues.
Nice.
Alright. Which needs to get a camera charge. Hooray.
Wow, look at that. Look at that synergy.
Yeah. Alright, so those are both our turns. Enemy phase, nothing happens. Upkeep. Oops. Let's ready that. Cat. Oh no, another camera. I'll have to get that online. Alright, so, but this is going to advance because we were at 5. Alright, a single screech pierces the silence, and you instinctively duck for cover. You have seen these creatures before, horrid, eyeless monstrosities that fly alongside the Corsair's black galleys. Terrible things of bone and leathery, membranous skin. A flock circles and screeches overhead. Have you been spotted? It doesn't matter. You cannot stay here any longer. Shuffle the counter disco pile into the counter deck. Boo.
I think that was my punishment for saying this scenario is kind of easy, is that 2 of the top 4 cards were Ancient Evils, and then we immediately shuffled them back in. Like, that's... Yeah. Here's my hot take. They're just... You shouldn't have both Ancient Evils and, like, multiple agendas where you always have to shuffle the discard pile in the same scenario, because it just makes it so spiky.
Yeah. Alright. And I raised our alarm level both by 1. Great. I just realized I forgot to spend a Rite of Seeking charge, so I took care of that. Your pace quickens as the creature's pursuit grows more frenzied with each passing minute. The silence you once cursed is broken. The awful piercing screeches that punctuate the night are even worse.
I feel so stupid for cursing that silence now that it's been broken.
Uh-oh, the Moon Beast! Alright, well... Help. So, when this enters play, our alarm level goes up by 1.
What? Bullshit.
So, but when we kill it, our alarm level goes down.
Do you have a plan for how to do that?
No.
Well then.
The counter card for Dan. I don't have my sleepy time for Dan.
Maybe that's sort of fine. I don't know. I mean, can you really not evade that thing? It's a 1.
Oh, I mean, I can probably evade it. I could evade it with Seal the Other Sign even.
Or you could gatebox away. It's not 100.
Yeah, or I could gatebox away too, but then then we'll just stay there. Yeah, it kind of seems better.
Because what I was kind of thinking was I would finish off this clue, and then get rid of the Corsairs thing, because then we'll have enough clues basically to.
Oh, did you do this test? For the last round?
No, I did not. I'll do it now. Okay. I use Wendy's ability. Hooray!
Alright, so that's all they go. Yeah, I mean, I would love to be here when you get that clue.
To get 1 extra sanity?
Oh no, I would play my other camera that I drew first.
I mean, I would love for you to not be here, because then I would get Lone Wolf money. So it seems like we're at odds.
I know. So can you get that clue now that the difficulties are 3?
Yeah, lockpicks.
Oh, because you have lockpicks.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean,
me getting the willpower is pretty great. I like that a lot.
Thing is, me getting money is also great, because I definitely want to play Cigarette Case this time.
I want to be able to do the test here. It's a willpower test to lower my...
How about this? So rather than putting down your other camera, which is nice, what if you put down a Pathfinder instead with your money? Because you don't have money for both.
I only have 2 money, so I have to gain the Pathfinder. Gain a money, play Pathfinder, move to you with Pathfinder.
Well, first you have to evade the guy. You have to evade the guy, gain a money, play Pathfinder, move.
I was probably gonna teleport away. There's not very much backtracking in this map, so
if you want to come to play first and end up my turn, that's fine.
Okay. Then I'm gonna teleport away from this guy. Definitely hope we can find a way to kill him later. So yeah, then I'll play my camera. To here. What else do I want to do?
Oh, are you prepared to do the agility test to raise your alarm? Did you forget about that part? Oops.
Yeah. I mean, I can succeed on it if I need to with the seal the other side.
I can probably commit a card that is very similar to Courage to you.
No, it's interesting. All right, last action, I'm going to draw a card. We'll be done. Yeah, I drew a second Pathfinder, so I can also commit that if I need.
Okay. So you're done?
Yep.
Okay. I click for a resource, and then I play Cigarette Case, and then I use Lockpicks. So, and I have a 8 versus a 3 now. And I succeed by a lot. Draw a card. Cool. Now drawn both my tarot cards. And I get this clue. Your cameras activate.
Hooray! Click, click.
I have an action left, so I could.
Did you get rid of Hunted for Corsairs with that last action?
Yeah, I guess I better do that. It is agility 4. I have 5. So I think I actually better commit this Wendy's amulet to that instead of to you, maybe.
Yeah, it's fine.
All right. So
I'll commit a Pathfinder or maybe just the Seal the Elder Sign.
And I succeed. All right. Good job, Dan. That is the end of my turn. So,
All right.
and enemy phase, that guy moves.
Yeah, do we want to put them on top of each other? Yeah, it's actually fine. All right. Oh, wait, I forgot. Oh, no.
End of the round.
End of the round. Ah, dang it. I forgot to use the pendulum before. Damn it. Wow.
I did draw Courage if you really need it, but...
Yeah, I was thinking about just Seal of Elder Signing and getting rid of it from my hand. So I'm eventually going to draw my stupid weakness that reduces my hand size by 5, probably at the same time as I get Deeper Slumber. Again. So
that'd be sad. That'd be sad if that happens.
I remembered I don't actually want to try to save cards very long with my weakness combo. So, all right. So I did my upkeep. So end of the round. I guess I have to go first because I'm the investigator. So it's agility of 2. I think I'm just going to use a Seal Elder Sign. So that means I will draw an Elder Sign, which is a +1. So I'll be at a 4 versus a 2. So I pick 2 for the pendulum. I draw an Elder Sign. I get money back. I pass by 2. I draw a card. Hey, it's Mr. Rook. It'll be good if I really want to teleport somewhere. Alright, so I passed that test. Oh, did we spend the clues to advance?
I also pass.
Yeah, we were supposed to do that.
Is it at the end of the round?
No, we were definitely supposed to do that before because we might draw another Hunter by Corsairs.
No. Yeah.
But we can do it during the skill test you're doing right now, unless you drew a token already.
I did.
Damn it, Dan.
See it
All
anyway.
right.
It's fine. Nobody cares. Let's find the clues.
All right, fine. All right, so after hours of weaving around stone towers and searching high and low, you finally spot a group of shackled captives being led single file from the docks to who knows where. Luckily, they are guarded by only 2 of the foul corsairs. You create a distraction loud enough to separate the pair and sneak by in order to free the captives. One of us gets to take Virgil. This is Virgil over here. So after your alarm levels are raised, you can draw a card, gain a resource, or heal a horror off of Virgil. And then Randolph was not captured, so the thing doesn't matter. Alright, now that you are reunited, it is time to get off this rock. Randolph informs you that the light side of the moon should be safe from the reach of the moon beasts who dwell only on this side. However, it is too much for you to walk on foot. You'll have to find another way to escape. Only the Temple of the Moon lizard may spend the requisite no clues advance. There's only 2. I'll take Virgil unless you really want him to start.
Whatever.
Alright, so then Doom happens. You did the test, right?
The
test?
Yeah, I did.
Right.
Remember, it was during the test that we popped the agenda. Correct.
Dreamer's Curse. This is only take damage for, but my will is a
7.
will's a 7. So
How bad could it be?
I mean, there's a -5 and a -4 in there, but most of the bag is -2. Oh no, actually, most of the bag is -3 because of alarm level. So any cards I want to commit. This would have also been good for Seal Dollar Sign. I'll commit one of these Pathfinders as a will, so I'm at 3 above. Alright, wait.
Gatebox charges forever.
More gatebox charges. And this is the scenario I think they're the least useful for. But it's fine.
Rather than like walk to the fridge to get a Coke, Luke like gateboxes to it or something like that. That's fine.
Yeah. Alright, counter card for Dan.
Forced into hiding. This kind of sucks. So 5 against 3. And if I fail by a lot, that's sort of fine. Alright, so...
And the most you can fail by is... Uh-oh.
Hooray, I passed.
Hooray! Alright.
Alright. So the cats are going to move if we don't move off of this location.
I think we're going to move down to here.
Yeah,
right?
Temple of the Moon Lizard. I mean... Yeah. You don't have a storm. Yeah, you don't have Storm of Spirits in your deck.
I
mean,
like,
like,
run away from the cats forever. I'd assume eventually they might catch us up, and then you evade them.
I mean, once I get pickpocketing, I will basically just be happy to evade them once per turn, all the time.
Yeah.
But we should. Yeah, it'd be nice to kill the Moon Beast. I don't know. I can probably pass the test at the Moon Forest. So, but I would love for you to go first if possible, so I can get Lone Wolf money.
Alright, I was trying to figure out what I should do this turn. So I don't have money to put Rook or Pathfinder down. Definitely wish I had put Crack the Case in this deck. So like I could spend a turn just spending actions to get money so I can get Rook and another Pathfinder. Which I am considering. Usually this scenario we have enough extra turns. So yeah, I will gain 2 money, play Pathfinder, and then move with Pathfinder down to here. Oh, this makes you discard cards from your hand or take horror. Right? Once you discover clues. Hey, that was my turn though. So I ended up with 0 money, right? Yeah.
Did you hear about this new Xbox? They're making a new Xbox.
I did hear about it.
There's a new game for it called Halo. Halo. It's a weird name for a game, but I guess they're making a game.
Oh, is it about?
Halo.
Do you play as like an angel or something?
I assume so. I haven't had time to read the details, but I'm very excited nonetheless.
Is it a new property or is it like a ongoing series? I haven't been paying attention.
I just told you I haven't had time to read anything about it, so
right.
don't ask me.
You had time to read the name, so I don't know.
I'm just bringing it up. I'm just making conversation. It's fine. All right, so I'm going to begin my turn and gain Lone Wolf money, and then I'm going to. How's this work again? Roll 5. See, I probably still can't pass that either. I need to get more Moonstones and Peter maybe. I could probably. Oh, you know what I can do? Move down here. Do you want me to lockpick this once this turn and once next turn?
Yeah, that'd be fine, especially because I'm going to be jumping around, doing other stuff.
So what I'll do is I click for a resource, click 3, I lockpicks this place, and I have a 8 versus a 3, and I succeed by 2. So I draw off Lucky Cigarette Case, and oh no, I have to discard a card from my hand. Oh no, I play the second Moonstone. 3 accessories. We're rocking this. This is going great. This is what we want to see. And then I have one action left.
Hold everything, Dan. I have breaking news.
What's that? Does
Batmon
Halo?
5 is available.
What's available?
Batmon 5.
Gasp! All right, save and exit. We're loading up Batmom 5 immediately. Call the. I'm gonna break the glass and set off the Dane alarm to get Dane in the game so we can immediately start playing Batmom 5. Tim, you magnificent wizard, you did it. Nobody believed in you. I'm not gonna lie, even I was skeptical, but you did it.
Yeah, we'll have to figure out how to play that ASAP.
For real, that's really exciting. I'm excited to play Batman 5.
Yeah.
Anyway,
right, what are we doing on whatever this less important scenario that we're playing is now?
Yeah, I don't even care about this anymore. So I have one action left. If I had 2 actions left, I would get rid of this encounter card, but I don't. I will take a resource.
Alright.
And that's it.
Alright, so enemy phase. I think we want to move the cats to here. And then upkeep. Doom happens. We're at 2 out of 5. Counter card. Oops, I forgot to give myself money. Ooh, of course, they're playing near city or surface location.
That's us.
Wait, surface location? Oh boy.
You could spawn that on me if you want.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to evade.
That is true, but probably I can just fail once. Probably. And then it's easy. So.
Alright. Counter card for Dan.
Well, that's not ideal. That's not great. I'm gonna be honest. Not great.
Yeah, I guess if I thought a little bit harder, I could have said you could have spawned it on me. And I could have just gateboxed away.
That would have been cool. That's a good idea.
Do you want to spawn the other one on me? Because if you can evade, get the clue, and reveal the next set of locations, then I can gatebox away and pop up the next set of locations.
But then I don't get Lone Wolf money. I don't know.
I mean, all right. Well, the alternative is you'll have to evade both of these guys.
Yeah,
and I'll leave in a regular fashion.
Which is obviously not great. Well, so here's the thing. So I have a pickpocketing in hand. I guess if you want to put one on you and I go first, that actually is pretty good.
Okay.
All right. So
I guess I could technically gatebox the end of Mythos, and that wouldn't help though. They're just going.
So what I will do then is I will evade. So I will evade my guy, which is probably going to take 2 actions. Then I will get this last clue, and then I will move to the Moon Forest. Is that the plan?
Yeah. Well, we gotta spend. Damn it! I didn't want to gatebox away though. I wanted to do this willpower test while I was here.
You could do it and just get AO'd once for 1 damage.
That's probably fine. It'd be nice if I had Rook down, but to take that damage.
Well, do you want to get AO'd twice? You could. I mean, you know.
Well, I don't have enough money to play him yet. I'll play him next turn. All right, yeah, that's fine. What was I looking up? Yeah, we can spend them at any time. So once we get the 2 clues.
All right. So I play pickpocketing. And I then try to evade this guy with a 6 versus 5. And I fail. He attacks me. But now his evasion is down to 2. So then click 2. I attempt to evade him again with a 6 versus a 2. And I succeed by 3. So I do I exhaust pickpocketing, and I draw a card and I get a resource. Oh no, I'm so abandoned and so alone.
Was I supposed to be paying attention and using crystal pendulum?
My most valuable possession is removed from the game.
You got a lot of horror going on there. You really gotta get Peter out.
Yeah, I'm aware.
This area has a very short doom clock, and you start taking horror instead of the game ending.
Yep. Okay, so that was 2 actions. I evaded the guy. Next, I will use lockpicks. And
Is this a good test to pendulum on?
so I now have 9 versus 3. So I'm up by 6. Alarm, there's a lot of -3s, right? So like you could probably, if you pick 3, then you get it on like skulls, -3s, tentacles. There's like, that's probably pretty good.
All right, yeah, I'll say 3.
Okay. Nope.
You
But-
could read it out.
Well, I'm not gonna do that.
Damn.
All right, and then
I have
last action,
drawn 2 whole cards off the pendulum this game, which that's it's one of which was because I forced it with the elder side.
last action, I move over here.
All right, oh wait, no! Before you leave, you got to spend the clues.
Fine, I spent the clues. Is there any way that you might be able to? Do you have 2 actions to get rid of my deeper slumber by any chance?
Not this turn because I got this guy on me.
But I mean, you're gonna gatebox away, right?
Oh yeah, maybe.
Well, I guess if you do the test, you can't. But
Well, I could do the task 8 bucks away, then I could Pathfinder you. I was kind of hoping to like directly gatebox to here, though it might not be revealed when it comes out. So,
Alright,
Right,
anyway, that's my last.
while the majority of this temple is dedicated to the idol, the moon-dwelling beast referred to as the moon lizard, you also find several references to some kind of lake of primordial black ooze, not far beneath the surface, that binds together the core of the moon. These texts imply that the whole of the moon's surface is connected by this core across multiple dimensions. Perhaps we can use it to cross over to the moon's other side, Reynold suggests. Or into the afterlife, Virgil adds. Yes, one or the other, Virgil replies nonchalantly. It is still our only option. Alright, so put aside caverns beneath the moon, dark side, and the black core. Spawn the moon lizard. Exhausted, shuffle the encounter deck into the discard pile.
all of the text describing the weird environment that we're in, I hear in my mind is like Shatner's voice from Star Trek. Like these texts imply that the whole of the moon's surface is connected. Like it's the kind of thing that he would say on some kind of planet. Anyway, while Ben is setting that up, I spend my last action and I move to the moon forest. And that's the end of my turn.
Yeah, I definitely I haven't gone driveling yet. If I can get Rook down, I can dig for shriveling, and then I can work on that moon beast. It has 8 health. Ugh. It's an inconvenient number of health.
I do have 1 backstab in my deck.
No, okay, well, still not quite as what we want, but it's fine. The moon's core. You spend your disbelief and descend beneath the moon's crust. In order to reach the other side of the moon, you must make your way through its black core, a transdimensional fluid from which nightmares are born. Clues cannot be discovered from the black core except as a result of a successful investigation. If we're both at the black core and it has no clues, advance. Okay. We can't go into the black core as long as there are. We can't move into the black core. Well, Caverns Beneath the Moon has clues on it. Oh man, this is another place. If I had a shortcut, I could skip over to get into here. It's even because before this location's revealed. But
So speaking of crust, what I had for dinner last night was a pizza from this like authentic Italian pizza place. So there's a pizza it's basically a calzone in the sense that like the dough is all around and stuff is on the inside, but it's fried instead of being baked. So it's like fried dough, and inside there's a little bit of tomato sauce, but not very much. There's a mix of mozzarella and ricotta cheese, and then there's a little bit of ham and a little bit of like kind of salami or some kind of like cured meat. I think you'd like it. It's pretty good.
Sounds pretty good. Can you have a Google drone fly it to me?
So here's the thing. I ordered it on DoorDash, and this place is like pretty close to my house, like close enough to the point where it's like a little bit embarrassing that I ordered it on DoorDash instead of like going to grab it. And even still, like even with it being really close, because it's like fried dough, it was still like not quite as good as you'd want it to be as if you ate it like fresh out of the oven or out of the fryer or whatever. So I don't think a Google drone is really gonna do it for you. But thought I'd mention it.
Do they have Google drones that like cook pizza? Is that, are there pizza bot drones yet?
They shut down, but there was a startup in Silicon Valley called Zoom, Zume, which was basically a robotic pizza delivery place where the pizzas were assembled by robots and then they were delivered by trucks. Like you couldn't go there to eat it; they could only be delivered. And it was like the the Uber for pizza or whatever. It was like okay, it wasn't great, it was fine.
Oh.
It was made by robots.
Yeah, maybe in the future we'll have drones that can deliver us fresh pizza or calzones. That'd be great.
Probably not. I don't think we'll ever have that technology.
All right, so I'm going to try to do a test here. I guess I'm just going to try it once. I don't know, 7 versus 5. Wish I had one lower alarm. Don't really want to commit any of these cards. So we'll just do it once, and if it fails, I'll be sad. So, yep. Very, very sad. So I should have made you stay here to commit some garbage from your hand. That wouldn't help us.
I have an extra lockpicks. Oh no, that's a book.
Oh,
yeah,
I forgot.
I have like nothing.
The camera should have gone off when you got the clues from there. All right. I mean, I could try again and get punched again. I really want to have my alarm level lowered. I think we need to kill this guy somehow. Don't know how though.
So that's an interesting project for you to work on.
Yeah. Otherwise, I'm just gonna have to lower my alarm level at that place over there. That's like an agility or book test.
You have so many gatebox charges. You can like gatebox back here later. Oh no!
Well, hopefully these guys will be here still.
I mean, it's okay. It's not like we like can't finish the scenario until you get your alarm below a certain amount, right? So we'll be fine.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna gatebox away. And then
your girlfriend helpfully suggests that maybe you could learn to make your own damn pizza. Which I mean, she's got a point.
That doesn't seem possible. I guess I have to move to you to get rid of deeper slumber. Is that what's happening?
You don't have to, but it'd be cool.
Because I could also gain money, and then I could play Mr. Rook next turn, and then I could teleport away again for free when I draw the.
It costs me a card if you don't get rid of it. So whatever.
Yeah.
And I have a tarot card in hand that's like whatever, so.
Yeah. I mean, I really need... Because we need shriveling if we're going to fight the moon lizard. I mean, I guess we could just evade it a bunch.
That is true.
But our alarm level is going to go up soon. We got turn 2, hopefully.
Well, yeah, I guess the only way that we could lose this scenario, hypothetically, would be if, like, we actually drew the moon beast, which sometimes we, like, don't even see. We got really unlucky with Ancient Evils early, so we advanced early. Our alarm got really high, and then we drew those scary flying bone monsters that like only chase you if you have above a certain alarm. That's pretty much the only way that this could actually go really bad.
Yeah, well, we haven't drawn the bone monsters yet, but we are above the certain alarm.
Are they in there? I thought that they like don't come out until later.
No, they're in there. You can draw them from the beginning of the game. It's just they ignore you until you're.
Wish we'd drawn those instead of the moon beast.
Yeah. No. Alright, and you didn't reveal that location, so I can't even get clues from it.
If only you could activate the ability on Temple of the Moon Lizard from an adjacent location, Luke style.
Yeah, can't do that. So you've been discarding cards or taking horror when you discovered clues from the Temple of the Moon Beast, right?
I did the first time. Did I do it the second time? I think I didn't. Well, that's more of an argument for you to not bother getting rid of Deeper Slumber. So do whatever you want.
All right. I'm just gonna gain money, I think, so I can get some Rook down or spell if I draw it, and then I'll pop out here, I guess. There's nowhere else safe to pop out. Alright, enemy phase, the cats will move down to here, I guess. And then upkeep. Well, there are the robes. Oh yeah, I got upgraded robes, so they only cost 2. pretty alright. Alright, Doom happens. Counter card for me. Oof, Deeper Slumber. It's fine. Alright. Counter card for Dan.
Dreamer's Curse. Damage. I guess I don't really want to take a lot of damage. Also don't really want to commit anything. I do have 6 will now. I will commit. There's only like 1 -2, right? So like committing a single symbol doesn't really do much for me.
There's 3 -2s. I think there's the 2 tablets and.
Oh no, you're right. -2. That would actually be good because you don't want to fail on a tablet.
There's 2 magic. There's 4 -2s, but yeah, you don't want to fail on a tablet.
Right,
so.
I commit a lone wolf to get up to +2, and then I pass. Hooray!
All right.
If you're gonna move, it would be super cool if you went first.
I can gatebox away at the end of Mythos phase. But otherwise, I'm not going to move first. So you have to go evade that guy. So.
Okay. So probably what I will do is I will first.
I can gatebox if you want me to use a gatebox charge so you can get money.
Obviously I don't. So I think what I'll do is I'll do this evasion test first, and then I will move over there and evade the lizard.
The agility test?
Yeah. I'm going to use up a courage to do it, which I think is worthwhile. So I will begin my turn. I will not get lone wolf money for the 2nd turn in a row. I'm not blaming anybody for this. I'm just stating a fact of the game board state at the moment.
Okay. All right.
I will click 1, do the action on the Moon Forest. Agility 5. I have 6. Commit a courage, so I'm at 8 versus 5.
It's a 0. Ah, damn it.
And I pass. So my alarm level goes down to 2, which is great. Click 2. I move to the caverns beneath the moon, which I'm allowed to do, right?
Yep. Oops.
Alright, this is like the super high shroud place. I might even be able to. I could probably even lockpicks one of these clues at the end of my turn, maybe. Well, assuming I manage to evade the guy.
I have read the signs I was going to use up for that location.
Yeah.
Probably without even moving there. I don't know if the cats move on to me.
So I have a 6 versus 2 to evade this guy. So I do that, and I pass by 2. So I get a card from the cigarette case, and then I also get a card of money from from whatever that is, whatever that card's called. That was click 3. Yeah, because I mean, I guess even with lockpicks, I'd only be at 9 versus 6, which is pretty good. But I could play a second lockpicks.
Yeah, I don't know. We only have like 4 more locations, and I have 2 read the signs plus 2 Rite of Seeking charges. I only used up 1 Rite of Seeking charge. Yeah, because you've gotten 4
The thing is,
clues.
I'm gonna have to, because once again, awkwardly, I only have 1 action left. I'm gonna have to discard a card to Deeper Slumber if I don't use up something. So I think I am gonna play the second lockpicks.
Okay.
And that's the end of my turn.
Pathfinder to here. Yeah, I haven't gotten Shrillings yet, so I don't think I can kill these victory monsters. I'm gonna play
Rook this turn, maybe, and
yeah. Well, I'm gonna play Rook.
Yeah, because you can.
Before moving, I was gonna read the signs this location.
I just kind of feel like why don't you just let me get one of these clues this turn and one of them next turn, and then meanwhile you can like play rook and look for shriveling or something. Like if we're pretty sure we want to kill these guys, which would be good. Then
yeah, I guess I'm gonna do that. So you want to get the clue instead of playing lockpicks?
Yeah. Alright, so redoing my fourth click. So I will use lockpicks. 9 versus 6. I guess not worth committing anything. No, you know what? I'll commit. Oh, I also have an intel report, but I guess not quite enough money to use it. So,
I feel like we're okay on getting clues. I don't know if you'll need to use it.
Yeah.
Well, actually, this location might have a million clues. I don't remember.
All right, I succeed by 1, so I lose a supply of the lockpicks. All right, that is the end of my turn.
All right. I guess I'm just gonna play rook. Is there a reason not to use him immediately? Yes, because I'll have to discard cards. That's why I didn't want to play rook, because I need to get rid of deeper slumber.
You could just do both of those things, and then Pathfinder onto me so the cats don't move onto you.
Well, okay, I'll get rid of deeper slumber then, and then I'll use rook.
And probably get sucked into dream space.
Yeah, or I'll draw my other card that makes me discard cards. So, interesting choice here. I can get sucked into dream space, or have to discard like 3-4 cards from my hand. Like dream space is the right call.
Oh yeah.
Detached reality.
I have drawing the sign in my the Circle and Done game I'm playing, where I'm playing is the amazingly good Rogue Mandy deck. And it's like one of the worst weaknesses to get, but it's like, oh, it's fine. I mean, it's still fine.
Then I can grab a shriveling, or I can grab a spectral razor. I guess I want the shriveling.
Definitely, yeah, definitely shriveling.
All right. So I'm in the dream zone. You have no actions left, so at the end of the investigation phase, I pop out of the dream zone and I take 2 horror.
Looks like somebody's not getting Lone Wolf money again.
Yeah. We'll see. Alright. Enemy phase, the cats move. Yeah, I don't have quite enough money to actually play shriveling. But you said you have back. We might be able to kill this turn. But I think it has to go on you if you want me to build attack it.
Yeah, I'm happy to evade it again.
Oh, we want it on you anyway, so that its fight is lower.
I also just want to evade it and get money, so...
Yeah.
Well, actually, I mean, if I evade it, then its fight goes up to 5.
Right.
I guess I could evade it and engage it.
What? Yeah, so that's why I was saying not evade it.
Yeah.
I could just kill it. Alright, Doom happens. Counter card for me. So this is a will. I have a will of 6 versus this will be a difficulty 3.
No, you have 7.
7? Oh yeah, 7. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So I guess I'll use the pendant and say 1. Yeah. Nope. All right.
You already got your one for this game. But you're being.
I got 2. I got 2 this game. Yeah, you're right.
Wow, yeah, so you're already ahead of schedule. I really don't want this to happen. Do you have will cards you don't need?
Oh
wait, I needed to.
I could use a ward on it instead.
Discard a card to that.
Let's see. How many more times do I have to get clues? I have 2 read the signs, so I could commit one of those.
So I have 6 versus 5. I could just like commit a look what I found, and that would get me up to like 8 versus 5, which is pretty good. So,
yeah, I mean, my next time I use Rook, there's a good chance I'll have to lose a bunch of cards anyway. So I was trying to figure out. I could commit to read the signs to you. That's what I was thinking. Which gives you +3.
Well,
Or I could just use what?
So right now I'm at +1, and like I have a look what I found that I'm probably gonna commit. So,
All right, it's fine.
Yeah. Hooray!
So I have 2 knowledge's powers, and I have a shriveling in my hand now, so I can shrivel without actually having to play shriveling.
But you need to. Do you need to shrivel it like 3 times?
I thought you had a backstab or something.
Not in hand.
Oh. Well, I can't shrivel it 3 times this turn.
Well, you could play shriveling, shrivel double knowledge's power.
I really want to play the fucking robes.
I mean, like, so here's the thing. I'm happy to. So I guess even in that scenario, you wouldn't be able to move. So the cats from Saturn would move on to us. I'm fine taking like a hit from them, so they could move on to me.
And like, if I was going to use knowledge's power to actually attack stuff, I'd rather use it on the moon beast or something.
The thing is, I'm happy to evade the moon lizard. Like, unless we're really pressed for time, which seems like we're. Well, are we actually?
We're okay right now. I mean, this is going to flip, and our alarm level is going to go up. It's not great.
So, I mean, can you mark that I did the Moon Forest test, maybe?
Okay. Put a red token on it.
Oh, man, the Dark Crater, that's like the good test to do. Oh, no, sorry, it's bad. It's
a book test.
Yeah, sorry. So, because like what I was thinking is, if we don't think that we're like running out of time, then we could just chill here. You could play the robes and like try to get the shriveling down. Just click for money or whatever. I could evade the moon lizard and get rid of my deeper slumber and play track shoes or something. And like we could just next turn you'd be able to kill the moon lizard and we'd keep going. And we'd let the cats move on to me. They can do 1 damage to me, that's fine, and I'll evade them next turn.
Yeah, I just I wanted to burn up the knowledge's powers sooner rather than later, so I can like use Rook and feel less bad about it when my hand size is reduced.
You could still use those this turn.
Yeah, but actually I could use Rook, and if I get my weakness, I could just discard it if we're hanging out here anyway. Which odds are I will get my weakness if I'm digging 9 cards. Oh, what card do I actually need with Mr. Rook though right now?
But seriously, like you could definitely knowledge his power the guy, even just this turn, like because you have the shriveling in hand.
Yeah. I could also knowledge his power this guy and lower our alarm levels, which would make this guy easier.
Oh, that's cool as hell. I kind of like that.
The thing is, what am I with shriveling? Shriveling, I have a +3. Oh, okay, so it'd be like 10 versus 5, so that'd be fine. Yeah.
Seems okay.
All right.
I mean, it means that like it's gonna take 3 shrivelings to kill the moon lizard, but you can just like if you could just get the shriveling down this turn, then you can kill him next turn.
Yeah. Can I get the shriveling down this turn? Let me calculate.
Oh, I also
I can't get it down if I don't use Mr. Rook and get my weakness that lowers my hand size.
Then I would say just wait. You like it's not like you have enough Mr. Rook charges to keep going forever. Like just delay it a turn.
Yeah. All right. So I'll go first then. I think it doesn't make a difference, right? So all right. So I'm gonna play the robes. Where's my body slot? Whatever. I forgot that I actually used the body slot in this deck. So I'll play the robes to get those down.
Have we been totally forgetting the Virgil Gray thing?
It hasn't. I don't think it's triggered yet since we got him.
Okay.
Because we got him when we were here or something, and I don't think the agenda's advanced. So, what was I doing? So then I will knowledge his power. I'm trying to kill this guy, right? So I'm at a 10. Using my upgraded shriveling. So I guess it's going to be +3. If I draw a spooky symbol, I'll take 2 horror though. Which would be a bummer for somebody.
Do you have to reveal it from your hand when you play Knowledge's Power?
Oh yeah, I guess so. Here it is.
Just 'cause that way I'll mouse over it so people can see.
Oh, and then, yeah. Okay. So I do this tablet, so I take 2 horror. It's not ideal.
You got the
some of
cameras,
that on
so you're
first.
fine.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the cameras. Well, they haven't been fully loaded quite yet. They will be soon, hopefully. Alright, and then... So I did 3 damage to this guy. And then I will... I just remembered, I can't Knowledge's Power twice this turn, because I can only use Luke's ability once. So I can't actually kill him this turn.
You could Pathfinder over there and do it.
Oh, I could do that, but then I won't be here when you get the last clue. I'll be sad.
Still seems fine to me.
Alright, yeah, alright.
Think about how much easier that makes all of our tests if our alarm level goes down.
Yeah, I mean, it's about to go up again, I think, when the agenda flips. Yeah, then I'll have less... I can do Luke nonsense to get over here. It's fine. Alright, yeah, so I'll use Knowledge's Power again. I'll reveal Shriveling again. To a skull, so I take 2 more horror. But he dies.
Hooray.
So then our alarm level goes down. So mine's down to 2, and yours is down to like 1 for now. Pretty good. Alright, and then...
No actions.
Well, I spent 1 action to play the robes.
Oh,
So... Right. If I gain a money, I'll be able to play Shriveling next turn, but I can't play it this turn. Do I want to gain money and just move back to you?
Well, that means we won't be able to kill the Moon Lizard next turn either, because you have to play Shriveling, use it twice, and then he'll still be alive. I guess if I find a backstab, we could kill it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess instead of playing the robes,
hang
I
on.
could just
There's
play
also,
Shriveling.
you know what? I mean, if my alarm is at... Well, my alarm's going up to 2. I was thinking if my alarm's low enough, I could just, like, punch him, but... I'm also, like, the worst person in the game at that, so... Whatever.
Yeah.
Did you really need to play the robes?
I don't need to, but it's like I'm not gonna be able to play them again, fully.
I feel like
I don't know.
I feel like you maybe should have not played the robes, because if you were able to end your turn with Shriveling on the board and you're at the location of the Moon Beast, the next turn you can probably, or the Moon Lizard, the next turn you can actually kill it.
I won't be at the location of the Moon Beast, I don't think. So I'll have to gain a money, play Shriveling. I guess I could move back there. I could Pathfinder next turn.
Next turn you could Pathfinder and kill it, right?
Yeah, alright, fine. Well, instead of playing the robes, we'll click for money and play the Shriveling. Well, if I had done that, I wouldn't use the Knowledge's Power to kill the guy. But
yeah,
it's fine, whatever.
Yeah. Alright, so you're all done?
Yeah. Oh no, I have 1 action left.
My plot to tell you to Pathfinder over there, it worked because I got Lone Wolf money. Hooray!
Money, play Shriveling, gain another money. Okay.
So I will evade this guy, get the last clue, and get rid of the Deeper Slumber, probably, is my plan.
Okay.
So first let's evade the guy with a 6 versus 1. And I passed by a lot. So I will draw a card and get a money. And then get another. Oh no, but I have to discard a card because of the Deeper Slumber. Oh no. And then I will discard the Deeper Slumber. Oh, actually, you know what would have been smarter? No, it's fine, it doesn't matter. So clicks 2 and 3, discard the Deeper Slumber. Click 4, lockpicks. 9 versus 6. No, wait. Yeah, 9 versus 6. And... oh no! Tentacles! I use Wendy's ability. And I still fail. Unfortunate.
Well, it's fine. It means now I can move back there.
Shroud gets reversed until for the rest of the turn.
Oh, well.
Alright, enemy
So
phase, cats move on to me and hit me.
Yep. And upkeep, the Moon Lizard readies.
Yep.
I get a money. Ooh. Spectral Razor. Is that somehow extremely helpful?
If you want to kill the cats, but I don't think we really care about that.
Well, I mean, it's the cats or the Moon Lizard.
But it's only... Oh, yeah, it's actually because you can shrivel twice and use the Razor if you want, but the Razor costs money. But
yeah, I don't have enough money to play it this turn, so... next turn I could play it. Alright, we did all that, so Doom happens.
I mean, you do, right? Because you have $2.
And I won't get to play the robes, Dan. I'm never gonna get to play these robes.
You missed your chance, bro. Robes are over. Robe time is over. There's no more robes. It's gotta be naked for the rest of the game.
I don't think that's what's happening.
Luke seems like a guy that's very comfortable being nude. That's my
Probably,
opinion.
but he probably doesn't want to be nude hanging out with Wendy. But, you know, whatever. Let's see. You escape route is cut off as a pack of lithe creatures surrounds you. At first glance, you believe them to be cats, but they are only vaguely cat-like in shape. What you mistook for fur is more akin to a series of patterns, strange filarettes. You silently pray and for aid. Shuffle the encounter deck in the discard pile. Everyone's alarm level goes up by 1. I will trigger Virgil. Actually, I'll gain a money with Virgil, maybe. Yeah. And then we forced our way into the temple, but nobody comes. The lead investigator searches the encounter deck and discard pile for 1 copy of Cats from Saturn and draws it. That's going to eat a lot of my cards.
We forced our way into the temple? Why did we do that?
Because we gave us 2 extra experience.
Oh.
That's why we did it, Dad.
Fair,
I mean, I'll just skatebox away or something. It's fine. Yeah. But it is going to eat 3 of my cards. But maybe it'll eat my weakness. Probably not. That never happens. Oh, my alarm was a 4? Should it be 3?
Oh, and also Virgil triggers. Oh, you already did.
Yeah, I passed him over. Did I forget to remove alarm when we healed it? Yeah, I did. I think. So I haven't gained any extra. You've reduced your alarm twice, right?
Well, I've reduced it by twice. You've reduced it by 1. And neither of us has raised it by anything.
Well, we raised it twice.
Neither of us has separately raised it. I think I'm supposed to be at 2 and you're supposed to be at 3.
Yeah, okay.
Because I got down to 1 and...
Yeah. Okay, that seems right. Alright. That was the agenda advancing. So then we got encounter card. Oh, the entirety of the moon's denizens are set against you now. Behind every corner, a group of corsairs lies in wait, or a pack of hunting cats lurks to herd you towards its vicious masters. The sky above swarms with winged beasts and black galleys. If you cannot find a way back to Earth, you will surely be captured. Hint: the game will not end when this agenda advances. With the agents of Nyarlathotep will tighten their noose for doom. And
there's still ancient evils to deal with.
There is, but I have a ward.
That is good.
This guy just is going to engage me, but I'm going to explain. I already was playing the Gatebox, so...
You got to get your alarm down a little bit, bro. We're a little short on breathing room here. Ooh.
No, that's the equivalent of Crypt Chill for me.
This definitely does suck. I guess the good news is I pass on skulls. So let's do 6 against 4. Let's not commit anything. Hooray! Good job, Dan. So, do you need... Can you, like, not hit the Moon Lizard if it's not on me? Like, do you need it to not be at 5 combat? I feel like you're at 10 with Shriveling.
Yeah, I'm at 10 with Shriveling, so I guess I don't need it. Why, you want to go first so you can evade it?
Kind of. Mostly just because if you miss with a shriveling, that seems bad.
Yeah. All right.
I mean,
sure.
it's only tentacles, but so I mean, what I was thinking I would do is, what's the agenda again? It's
We need to be at the black core with no clues on it. We can't go to the black core until we get this clue.
So what I will do is evade both of these guys, hopefully get the last clue, and then move up to the black core. And then if we didn't care about the victory on the moon lizard, if you wanted to, you could just gatebox right up to the black core and get the clues on it. Not saying we definitely want to do that, but that's an option that is available to us.
The moon lizard will follow us to here.
Well, not this turn if I evade him. Like if we can get the clues off the black core this turn and then move next turn, then we would just be ahead of him.
No, I can probably kill him and then I can Pathfind. I have to use Pathfinder to get to there.
Anyway, the 2 XP is nice, but it's like diminishing returns kind of at this point. So anyway, I'm gonna go first. I'm going to try to evade the moon lizard, which is a 2, and I have a 6. I succeed, but only by 1. And then I'm going to, pardon me, try to evade the cats from Saturn, also with a 6 versus 2. Oh, I got one with money. Right, yeah, I did. Hooray, I succeed by 2. So I'll do my bullshit. Oh, there's a waylay. That's kind of maybe relevant.
Well, you can use it to kill the cats inside right now if you wanted.
Doesn't really seem worth it to me, unless you really want me to. Click 3, I will try to get this clue. So I will... See, the thing is, I would almost like to commit the waylay to this test, maybe? Is that crazy?
I mean, we've drawn most of the big enemies at this point, because most of them are on the board.
I mean, I guess waylay is like pretty good against the Byakis.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I hope that we can just not have to deal with those.
I mean, they're going to keep following us as long as my alarms are 3, because I failed to reduce it over here, so...
Definitely hoping we can... It'd be great if we could get that down somehow, but...
I don't think we can get down until we get to that location on the other side of the moon.
Alright, I'm going to commit this... How many locations left do we need to get clues from? I think I could commit this, look what I found, probably.
I think it's at least 3. I think the black core has clues. There's a light side of the moon, and then there's like a location between.
I'm gonna commit to look what I found because I have an intel report in hand. I have a lockpicks out. You have stuff to get clues.
Yeah.
So I think that's fine. So now I'm at 11 versus 6. Oh, and I succeed! Hooray! And I get the last clue, and unfortunately you're not here to benefit with the cameras, which is unfortunate. But
yeah, actually, that extra sanity might become relevant, so I do want to get it at some point.
And last action, I will move up to the black core. Place 3 resources on it as depth tokens, plus an additional 6 depth tokens. Oh, this is that one.
Oh, actually, I'll use a counter.
Also, I forgot about this, but you remember there is this thing on the act that's like you can't like intel report it or something.
Yeah, but you can do investigate tests, which I read the signs for and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so
anyway,
9 clues, right? Or 9 depth tokens, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I mean,
so do we want to give up on the moon lizard?
If the thing is, if we give up on the moon lizard, then you'll be far enough ahead of the Byaki that we can basically ignore it for the rest of the game. And
yeah,
I think we can also just stay ahead of these cats from Saturn. So it'll be like all these guys are just dead. Well, assuming, I mean, assuming you can you like read the signs both of these clues this turn? Or early next turn?
2.
Because you're at like.
I can gatebox
11.
Pathfinder to be here. No actions.
Because you're at like 12.
I can play the robes, and I can read. I can read the signs. Yeah, I'll be at 12 with read the signs, right?
Yeah.
So it'll be 12 versus 9.
I mean, you could play the robes, do the test ones.
Do the test ones. Then I wouldn't be able to move, but I guess I don't need to move this turn. Yeah, let's do that.
I could give you 1 book symbol, but I don't think I'm allowed to commit that, right?
Why not?
I am, because it's a read the signs.
You can it because it's read the signs. You can give me a will symbol.
Yeah.
All right, so I guess I will gatebox.
I mean, we could still kill the moon lizard if you want. Like, it is 2 victory. It's
well, these guys will move on to me though if I end my turn there.
That's very true.
And because I had to move over here, I'm not there. So yeah. So I'm gonna gatebox and then I'll Pathfinder. Yeah, because I can't kill a moon lizard unless you would have had to move to me and like evade my guys or something.
Seems bad.
Yeah. Oh, do I want to use Mr. Rook at some point this turn? I think I do. All right.
Oh, do you still have that Spectral Razor?
I do.
So what if you had... If we did want to kill the moon lizard, you could Pathfinder here, shrivel once, and then shrivel again, and then move, and then next turn you could Spectral Razor to finish it off from the black core.
Oh, yeah, that seems good. All right, so.
But the downside is we might not be able to finish the black core next turn. I mean, I might be able to do it, but.
Probably can still, I think.
And it also means the cats will move on to me again, which is fine, I guess.
We definitely need to be out of here because it'll be like 3 enemies here. It'll be cats and Biaki and the other cats. So
it's a little risky, but we can probably do it. But definitely don't fuck up killing the moon lizard. If you somehow don't kill it, then I think things are very bad.
All right. Well, so I'm here now. So I still had to Dreambox away and then Pathfinder to here.
Why did you have to Dreambox away? Oh, because you had
there's 2 enemies on me.
Yep.
So there's this giant pile of cats. All right. So I will try to shovel it. I'll use up a shriveling charge. I'm at 5 or 10 versus 5. And skulls are -3s, so I guess I'll say I'll succeed by 2. Sure. Nope. All right. Well, I did succeed, but not by.
That's true.
Not
you didn't even take horror.
All right, and then. Oh, am I supposed to be using Mr. Rook? I don't really need any cards right now, so. Yeah. So then I will shrivel again. Still up by 5. Alright. So he has taken 6 damage. Or she, whatever blizzards are. And then I'll move last action up to here. Alright. That was my turn.
Cool.
So enemy phase. There's now one of these cards turns back into a regular card.
But which one?
I don't know. Probably my weakness. Oh yeah, I don't want a rook because whatever 2 cards I care about are currently cats. So
yep.
I don't know which cards.
That's one thing we've learned from this campaign so far.
All right, so this is a big pile of enemies. Yeah, maybe I should have put that Storm of Spirits in this deck.
Would have been pretty okay.
That would have been pretty great.
An upgraded Storm of Spirits.
Well,
that would. I mean, versatile upgraded Storm of Spirits. Let God sort them out. I mean,
versatile. No, for the God sort them out. That's a great idea, Dan. Good
yeah,
note.
Really, really
good note for the future. All right. So upkeep. Oh yeah, I forgot I had Uncage the Souls. This would be good if I hadn't already played all my stuff. Alright, Doom happens. Encounter card for me. Hunted by Corsairs. Oof. I don't know. Hopefully Dan will have an action to get rid of that next turn before I get the clues.
I sure hope so.
I don't know how that's going to happen.
That might be a little. That might be challenging. Oh wow! Also this. So. So here's the thing. I think I can either get both of these clues, and okay, if we have to get both of these clues and move off of here this turn.
I don't have to move off of here because the enemies can move on to me and then I can gatebox.
But here's the thing. So I cannot both get both clues and get rid of the Lunar Patrol and move. Actually, wait, is that true?
You need to get rid of the Lunar Patrol, get rid of Hunted by Corsairs, and then move. I think I can get the clues.
I mean, if that's all it takes, can you do that and kill the Moon Lizard?
Yeah.
Okay. So that means you should go first. No. Yeah. Okay. So you should go first then.
Yeah. So because I can Spectral Razor the Moon Lizard, and then I can play Read the Signs.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that seems fine. So, and it's not really worth playing the robes at this point, right?
That's what I've been saying. You missed your shot.
Yeah. Well, if I played the robes, I'm gonna probably do at least 3 more spells. It doesn't seem worth it. All right. So I will Spectral Razor using Luke's ability on the big guy. Spectral Razor is a combat test plus my will. Do I have a card I can commit that has combat on it?
I think you're in good shape because you've got 9 against 5. I just need 1.
Yeah, that means I fail on the -5. But there's only there are 9 in the back.
I have nothing with will symbols, so
I need a combat symbol because it's a combat test.
I also have nothing with combat symbols.
Yeah, I have a ward, but I don't really want to commit the ward. All right, that's fine.
I think you got to go for it, and if you get the -5, then we don't get the victory.
Yeah, I'll go for it, and I'll say 1 for the pendulum. Oh man! Not only did I pass,
Wow!
I also triggered the pendulum.
It's Luke Day.
Which immediately draw my weakness.
It's
terrible. All right, so that's still fine. So I killed the guy, so he's dead.
Way to go, Luke.
So now, what's my hand size now? It's a 3. Oh boy.
Seems bad, man.
All right, so I'm going to play Uncage the Soul and Uncage Read the Signs.
See, who needs robes?
Yeah, so they're going to get trashed in a second, or maybe I'll just commit them, actually. So I'm at a 12, right? 12 versus 9. Yeah, you don't have 1 book symbol?
I could give you 1 book symbol, or 2.
Because I can't commit I guess two book symbols means I pass them -5.
Well, the 2 would be an intel report, which could be good, but I have a second one that's in the other 10 cards, probably, unless it's this one. So
I have 2 more Right of Seekings, +1 in hand, and I Read the Signs in hand. Some combination of that's going to get discarded. So.
I've also got Winging It's in the bin for like easy shroud places, so yeah, I can commit an intel report if you want.
I mean, I wish you had 2 actions to get rid of my weakness, but no.
Sadly, I don't. I wish you weren't on my location to take out my Lone Wolf money, but you know what? Sometimes you just can't have what you want.
I mean, I can gatebox away at the end if you want. Actually, I was debating moving back down to here and then gateboxing during enemy phase so these guys don't move.
Oh, that's actually cool as hell. Definitely do that.
But that's what I was gonna do.
That's
so
awesome. Yeah, fuck yeah.
So should I use Mr. Rooks so I have different cards to discard, or should I wait until I get my weakness?
No, I don't care.
Yeah, and I didn't use Gatebox. Have I used Gatebox or Pathfinder this turn? I have not, right? Yeah, no, I haven't moved yet. So I even have Pathfinder still. So, all right. So I'm reading the signs. So I'm at Actually, I think I have an extra action. Maybe I should do the test first to lower the thing, so then I have a better chance to read the signs.
So does that mean
Yeah.
I'm not committing intel report?
Yeah, save the intel report. So
Do you
I
still-
will
do you
do.
still
I'll
leave
do
this?
this will. I'll do this will test. I'll commit the robes because they're gonna get trashed anyway. And just do the test.
So you're at 13 versus 8.
Well, no, this is the black core test. So I'm at 8 versus 2.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so I pass on that by so I pass 8 versus 2. This is -3, so 5 versus 2. So I pass by 3. So now it's a shroud 6. So now I uncage the soul, read the signs.
Oh. For each point you succeed. Okay, that's good. That's way easier than I thought. I thought it was like just
Yeah.
one per success.
So now I'm at a lot over. It's just auto fail. All right, so I succeed. I get 2 clues. I believe this immediately advances. I don't throw my camera charges on, so don't forget about them.
Let me ask a very annoying question.
Oh yeah.
Does the moon? Are you sure you read the signs actually gives you an extra clue?
Am I sure it gives me an extra clue?
Well, because of the moon's core, clues cannot be discovered except as a result of a successful investigation. It is a result, but it's like a trigger
Yeah.
off of it. It's not like okay, I'm just
No, this was a successful investigation.
okay.
I guess we're gonna take 2 damage from the hunted by Corsairs, though, right? Yeah,
Oh, because it immediately advances.
that's fine. I'm fine with that. What about you?
That's fine, I guess.
So this is gonna advance.
Because the thing is, like, if you're doing your plan of moving down there so they don't move up, then I could have gone first because I didn't need to move this turn.
Oh.
I think it's kind of too late now.
Actually, I can't.
yeah, you can't do your plan because of the lunar patrol. Oh,
Yeah. I forgot about all this. Because I was originally thinking that because I wanted to move down there, so then when I gatebox rolls over,
I definitely should have gone first.
yeah, it's alright. You'll get lone wolf money.
Hey,
So-
you're right. There's always the silver lining.
Oh no, you won't, because I'll still be here. No silver lining for Dad.
So worst case scenario. Yeah, I definitely should have gone first.
Oh well, it's okay. Alright,
Yeah.
so this advances. The lake of black ichor below the surface of the moon is miles wide and bubbles with warm, nauseous pockets of gas. Most of the lake
Gross.
is completely solid, and it seems for a moment that Randolph's plan is a dead end after all. Then you take a final step, and your foot is caught by nothing. Before you can react, you are yanked under the surface. You try to shout a warning to your companions, but your words are swallowed by the black core, along with the rest of your body. Your lungs barely have air. You struggle not to scream as you are carried by a force under tow. When you finally emerge, you are in another chamber, just like the one you came from. Only you can see a shaft of light piercing through the gray crust above you. Moments later, the rest of your party emerges. Did we make it? Vigil asks. Why?
don't know.
I
Did
thought-
we?
Why? I thought that was the end for sure. This will make it for an exciting chapter. I spawn the other 3 locations: caverns beneath the moon, light side, the light side of the moon, and the white ship. Did I put those in the right order? Did right? Yeah. Right. That's it for that. And then the next act says, unexpected rescue. The surface of flight side of the moon is patrolled by ships that are sail through the windless sky. One, however, looks different from the rest. Its hull is stark and shining, casting a white glow into the night. The white ship! Breathes Randolph. Find a way off the moon. Alright. So I still have 1 action left. What am I going to do with that action? I could have played the robes. Damn it.
So apparently this Halo game is like a sci-fi game, and it's set in space, and it's a game where like you're in like the first person view of your character, but you're holding like a gun, kind of like in the corner of the screen, and the goal is to move around and fire the gun at disgusting alien freaks.
That sounds right.
I mean, I'm intrigued. Like, I'm not saying I'm going to buy an Xbox, but like, I mean, that sounds like something I would enjoy.
It's not going to be on the computer as well. Isn't everything on the Xbox also on the computer now?
I mean, I didn't really take a very close look at this information. I'm very much skimming it, kind of. So
Stay tuned, I guess.
yeah, stay tuned.
What do I do with my last action because I can't leave? Why don't we have you go first, Dan?
Yeah, that would have been much better.
Yeah, a lot better. Well, I don't really want to draw cards because I don't have. Well, now you have 2 extra actions that you can use to get rid of my drawing the sign, right?
Nope.
What do you mean no?
Well, I mean, I still have to. Oh, okay, because I don't need to get rid of the thing anymore.
Well, you can get rid of Lunar Patrol and then move.
Haven't you already very cleverly like committed all of the cards that you would have had to discard to it?
Yeah, but I could start drawing them back again with Mr. Rook.
You're just gonna get your weakness and go into the dream zone.
My weaknesses have been drawn.
Both of them.
Yeah.
So what do I have to do? I have to get rid of the Lunar Patrol and move.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I could do that probably. I mean, we'll wait and use Rook during my turn because if I miss on the Lunar Patrol somehow, then...
Well, I was gonna use an action just to draw a card because I don't have anything else to do.
Yeah.
So I was asking if you're gonna get rid of it.
Yeah.
All right, so I will draw a card.
Right.
Oh, I forgot I have 4 of Cups.
All right, I will begin my turn. I will not get Lone Wolf money. Oh no, I forgot what I wanted to do. I wanted to play Track Shoes, which would make it easier for me to succeed on the Lunar Patrol, and then do that, and then, but I guess I can't, because I gotta do your thing. So, alright. I will attempt to do the test on the Lunar Patrol. So I have a 6 versus a 3. I could commit a Waylay, I guess. Let's commit a Waylay. I pass by 2. Oh, interesting. And then I will do your thing.
Alright.
And then I will escape the black core. And that's it for me.
Alright. Before the investigation phase ends, I will gatebox. Is this gonna mean I can't? Yeah, it means I can't do shenanigans later. Alright, so gatebox, and then at the end of the investigation phase, I pop out. I also use Mr. Rook at some point during window, during enemy phase.
I guess if you don't Pathfinder this turn, and if you're okay using up your last gatebox charge, you could still like delay them a turn with it.
Yeah. Oh, no, this is great. High tier play by Ben. I use Rook after they've moved, so one of the cats turns back into one of my cards. And then I use Mr. Rook to search all 9 of my cards. Great. What do I need, though?
I think high tier play is if you want to fuck around with Mr. Rook, just play Mandy. That probably would have been a slightly higher tier of play, but
whatever.
Hey, what do I know?
Is me turning into a ghost useful the rest of this game? What about War to Protect? Do I need to fight more stuff? I have 2 shriveling charges.
I think, honestly, anything that helps you succeed on the test to lower your alarm is, like, maybe what you want.
My 1 copy of Courage.
Yeah, basically. I mean...
I also can get a Spectral Razor, which I could play at an adjacent location or something.
Kind of sounds like this Mr. Rook that we really planned around is not super important for you,
yeah.
But...
No. Alright.
You should use a charge too, though, right?
I already moved it.
Okay.
I've only used them twice, so... Alright,
Wait,
upkeep.
Did you get an extra one somehow? Because he starts with 3.
Yeah. There's only 1 on there. Do you see 2 on there? That's a lie.
I see 2 on there.
Oh, there's one underneath him for some reason.
Weird.
Alright. I also discovered the clues from somewhere, didn't we? Did I get camera charges? Yeah. Alright. Upkeep. And... What is happening to Mr. Rook over here? Why are there things on their side underneath him? Alright. Doom happens. In counter card for me. There are 2 of these guys?
There's 2 of these dudes? Man! That's
Alright, well,
awful.
our alarm level goes up.
I hope you found the. I mean, you're definitely we gotta kill this guy. So.
I mean, I can use Rook to get Spectral Razor now, and then I can triple him. It's fine.
Yeah.
Won't have quite enough money to also read the signs though, which is bad.
Dreamer's Curse. 6 versus 5.
You can trigger Virgil though.
Oh. Should I assume that the horror is like important enough that I should probably do that. So.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't look like you need money, and I assume you don't need cards. So.
Probably not. So 6 versus 5. I have a lucky and Wendy's thing, and no cards to commit really, so I will just go for it. Hooray! I pass.
Yeah. So let's see. What can I do this turn? So I can shrivel. I can use Mr. Rook to get the Spectral Blade, and then shrivel him. That should kill him. Then I would have one action left, but not enough money to actually play Read the Signs.
I think I could probably get these clues.
Do you have a way to get them?
So I have several ways. I could play an intel report, or I could play a second lockpicks and then double lockpicks, or I could play it winging it and commit stuff and use lucky. So I think I can definitely get these clues.
All right, why don't you go first to make sure that happens?
Okay. So now the question is, which of those ways should we do it? Is this the last place we actually need to get clues? Because the next one is just the place where we have to like do the test to lower your whatever.
I think there's clues here for victory, but if you get the clues from here, I can read the signs the next location.
Okay, so I will just intel report.
Or Rite of Seeking. I have lots of ways to get clues.
Seems like intel report is definitely the easiest. So
I forgot I have Rite of Seeking down, so I could kill the guy and get the clues, and then Pathfinder or teleport away.
I mean, that seems. Do you want to do that then? Because then I can get the clues on the next place.
Yeah, that seems good. So, with Rite of Seeking, I'll be at a 9 versus 6. So I can commit something, probably. Yeah. I also have a shortcut I could use somehow. All right, yeah. So I'll go first then. So I'll fight the guy. So I'll shrivel. I need to shrivel him once. Or actually, I'll use Rook first. So I definitely want to get Spectral Razor with Rook. I don't want to get anything else, right? Nope, it happened. No, I didn't want to draw a card. Good job.
What an ugly monster.
Alright, so I'll take a Spectral Razor with Rook.
It's like a turtle whose head was ripped off and replaced with like gross confetti.
It's a rough guy. It's a rough life to
really
be a guy.
gross. I'm happy that this guy's gonna die, and I hope that everybody of his species also dies forever.
Well, that's pretty harsh.
Look at him. Look at him, man.
Alright, so Spectral Razor, I'm only at a 9 versus 5.
I could commit 2 fight symbols to you if you want.
Oh.
I also have a lucky in hand, so.
Oh, you're super lucky. Oh, all right. So
super lucky is so goddamn good. It's so
good.
Stupid.
All right. So yeah. So I'll Spectral Razor him for 2 money. So I'm at, and I'll just rely on super lucky, or you can commit the fight symbols.
If only you played those robes.
Yep. I know.
I think I would rather commit the fight symbols to you for this, and then save the super lucky probably.
Alright, that's fine. Alright, so I pass. Take the elite. No, so I'm going to also overkill him. Alright, then I use a Shriveling Charge. I guess there was an argument to use 2 Shriveling Charges so I could Spectral Laser at range later.
Yeah, that would have been good, but whatever.
It's fine. And then I will Shrivel him. I'm at a 5, or excuse me, a 10 versus 5. I'll use the Pendulum and say, what's my alarm? -4? So I'll say 1, I guess. Nope. But I do kill him.
Nice.
So our alarm level goes down.
Hooray. That's 2.
And then I have 1 action left. I will write a Seeking. I'm at a 9 versus 6, but you have a super lucky that you can give me, so count on that. But I do not need it.
Nice.
So, let's see, if I had saved the pendulum, I would have said 0 there and gotten it. Damn it. Alright, so I got to the 2 clues. Just have more clues. Doesn't matter. Alright, so I turned in an end, so I can still Pathfinder away. Seems good, right?
I would say you should do that.
So I will Pathfinder. I could also shortcut you first.
Well, or
after.
Is it? Or should you Pathfinder down to Black Core? What if you shortcut me to Light Side of the Moon, Pathfinder down to Black Core, and then on enemy phase, after they would move, you gatebox to Light Side of the Moon. Use your last gatebox charge.
Well, I'll have the gatebox and then next turn Pathfinder to Lightbox the Moon. But because I won't be automatically teleported out.
Still seems good.
Alright, you want me to shortcut you there?
I mean, well, the shortcut, you can honestly hang on to the shortcut, I don't care. But it seems fun to do that, and it seems like it buys us an extra turn from having to deal with this giant pile of enemies.
Yeah, it does buy us an... Well, do you need the shortcut to do stuff? Because I could use it next turn to shortcut myself all the way to the ship if you get the clues from here or something.
Great, yep, seems good.
So
I mean, your alarm level will probably be too high for that, but...
I mean, my alarm level is a 3. I think it has to be below a 5, so as long as it doesn't go up twice... It'll be fine.
Save the shortcut then.
Yeah. All right. So I will Pathfinder. Oh wait, I have one. Do I have more action? No, I don't. So I Pathfinder down to here. All this stuff engages me, but I don't want to move it around right now.
So many cats.
All
right. So then it's my turn. I will gain my lone wolf money. Click 1. I will move to this location. Sure has some clues on it.
I just saw something else stupid I could do. I could shortcut myself now with all the enemies engaged with me. And drop them off in the back somewhere, and then gatebox away.
That would be very funny.
I don't know if it's necessary at all, and then I won't have the shortcut. Then I'll probably screw me over later and not have the shortcut.
It's certainly not necessary. I'm wondering if it's so funny that we almost have to have you do it. Whatever. I don't care. Let's just wrap this up. I think.
All right, that's fine.
I want to go chill on my porch before it gets dark. All right, so I will just intel report this because why would I not do that, right?
Yeah, great.
So I pay $4 for a intel report for 2 clues. And then click 3, I continue moving to the white ship because my alarm level is only 2.
I'm gonna get the captain out.
The captain.
Not Gandalf, but a captain of the boat.
He's a Streamlands navigator. And then we can't do the parley till everyone is here, so.
Right. Oh wait. Okay, so you got the clues already. Great. All right. Because I could gatebox now, and then that way I'll end my turn here, so then I don't have to worry about the alarm level. But then these guys will move.
I think it's cooler for them to not move because there's nothing that's going to raise your alarm level by more than 1. So. Whatever. There's no way that could happen. That's what are the. If you failed the thing that's you could get the card that's lose your most expensive asset or raise your alarm, and you could fail it with a tablet somehow. But I don't think it's gonna be fine.
Okay. It seems like an unnecessary risk. Just make it so these guys don't move.
I don't care. Do whatever.
I'm gonna gatebox now. All right. So I gateboxed. So then your turn continues, or do you have actions left?
So I moved, intel reported move. I still have an action left. Guess I can play track shoes. Sure, why not?
Is this the first time you actually managed to play track shoes this campaign?
Maybe. I think I might have had it down in the first scenario. I don't know.
I feel like you didn't, but I don't know. All right, so enemy phase, end of investigation phase, I pop out. Enemy phase, these guys all move up to here. And these cats turn back into one of my cards, which I think is my other ward. It wasn't, or maybe it's a rook. I wasn't paying attention. All right, and then upkeep. And then Doom happens. Counter card for me. My will is a 7 right now, so I'll just test that.
Did you somehow put one of your cards in my hand? Because I have a ward in my hand for some reason.
Dang it. I might have hit deal by accident when I was trying to search or something.
Seems bad.
How do I resolve that?
Oh, it's like how many cards on the bottom were put there by swarms?
Just one, because I looked with rook, so it's just the bottom card, I think. Whatever, it's fine. I don't think I'm going to draw any more cards this game anyway. Alright, so what's happening? I drew a skull, so I fail by 1. Probably should have used the pendant, but I forgot.
I can lucky it if you really need me to, but this doesn't seem like a great...
What? No, it's just one horror.
Yeah.
I'm just going to put it on Virgil, I guess. Alright.
Forced into hiding! So I have alarm 2, I have 6 will.
Yeah, I could ward it, but... Alright. So yeah, we just do the captain test now, right?
Yeah. I think either of us could do it.
Yeah, it's like a 7. What's the X?
It's highest
3.
alarm, which is you, which is 4.
Yeah, no, I'm at 3 because we killed the moon beast and went down. Yeah, I'm only 1 above you. Yeah.
And I mean, I've got a lucky and stuff, so just whatever.
All right, I guess I'll just do it. So I have a 7 versus 3, and you can lucky me, I guess.
Unless you get tentacles.
Well, I can just try 3 times, right? There's no penalty.
Unless you get tentacles 3 times. What are the odds of that?
Then you can try to do it.
I'm trying to make things seem more exciting for the viewers.
All right.
This is the climax of the...
It is the climax. I talked to not Gandalf, the boat captain, and he's like, yeah, you can go with me. I mean, advance the act. Passed. All right.
I really wish I got a chance to play this extremely good lucky card.
It's usually you use your luckies every game.
I know, yeah.
With your party safely aboard the white ship, you beseech its captain to leave the moon at once. You have no desire to stay in this perilous place any longer than you have to. Not yet, the captain replies with an amiable smile. You plead with him, but he raises a hand in a gesture of silence, peering into the distance. You squint against the light from the sun, which hangs static in the dark sky. There, miles away, you spot the thing that drew the captain's eye, a bird with many wings and even more colors, its feathers bright and vivid. It perches on a ruined stone structure and preens itself. Then, just as your patience is beginning to wear thin, it launches itself into space, and the captain pulls up the ship's anchor. Resolution 1. It's not this page. What happened? Okay. As the white galley glides silently back towards the earth, its captain sings a soft melodic shanty, which the ship's oarsmen repeat. You seem to know the language well, despite having never heard it before. You ask after your course, but the bearded man does not reply other than to continue his harmonious song. You plead with him to aid you in your search for the unknown Kadaf, believing it to be the utmost importance. You should not seek to disturb the gods, the man warns, his song interrupted. They are far greater than you or I. You do not see the folly in your ambition? You beseech him once more, telling him you must bring back proof of the Dreamlands, and cannot return home without the aid of the gods. Would that be so dire a fate? Look around you! You do as the captain requests, and are met with a scene of such serene beauty that it leaves you breathless. The seas below glitter in the moonlight like an ocean of diamonds. Along the horizon you see crystalline coastlines, blissful countrysides, lush mountain vistas, and emerald green gardens. The air is crisp and cool as you descend below the clouds. Your heart swells with the sweet fragrance of flowers from the nearby coast. Never in all your years in reality have you experienced such a beauty so real. Maybe staying wouldn't be so bad. You spent weeks, no months in this land. There have been hardships, yes, but could you really turn your mundane reality after everything you've seen and experienced in this wondrous land? Then, far to the north, you see it, looming just over the horizon, or perhaps beyond the dreams of Earth itself. A white peak, atop which sits an azure beacon of refracted moonlight. A bearded man follows your gaze. The bearded man follows your gaze. So be it, he sighs, and changes course, following it now behind a celestial bird whose plumage matches the vibrant sky. We sail to the abode of the gods themselves.
Dude, you remember that one time we went to Disney World? That was sick as hell.
Yeah.
That was good.
Alright, so we traveled to the cold wastes. And we get Randolph survived the voyage. That's good. He's a good bro. You didn't even draw it.
You definitely get to pass him back a lot less in this scenario, unless things are going horribly wrong compared to the search for Kadath.
Yeah, but it's fine. Alright, add 3 telemark servants to Kath, and then we get victory X. Which we got 4 victory in the victory display from enemies plus count plus 6 more from locations. Is that right? So 10 experience. Yeah, 10 victory. Pretty good. I guess that was probably the most you can get from this scenario because we drew both of the moon beasts. Alright, and then proceed to the resolution. So Harrison and Dane already did their scenario, so we will read our part of the resolution, and they can read their part of theirs at the beginning of the next one. Alright, you are nudged out of a sleepless reverie by a furry forehead. You look down to find the black cat peering up at you. Hey, I see you've made some progress. You're not quite sure if you would call this progress, though you are finally on your way to the cold wastes. You haven't pinned down the exact location of Unknown Kadath, and you have no idea what to expect when you arrive. Alright, so you gotta check the campaign log. If the dreamers go weaker, well, that's something that can only happen if our friends abandoned us at a hospital. So let me check the campaign log right here. Uh-oh. The dreamers go weak. This has never happened before.
Another -5 in the bag? Really? As if hard mode wasn't hard enough?
So whoa! The cat
stabbed in the back. By
You're not looking too good, you know?
Our friends.
It gazes up at you with an unconcerned but curious eyes. You know what it means. You can't tell? You look sick. You eating enough? Whatever, it doesn't matter. You can walk, can't you? That's good enough. Yeah, so we have to add a -5 to the bag. Because our friends completely abandoned us in the hospital, leaving us no one to take care of us like a doctor. It's fine, whatever. Alright, so the other 2 things do not apply, so then I'll continue reading this. You ask the black cat if it knows what you'll find in Kadath. Sort of, it answers. I've foreseen your arrival in Kadath for some time now. I've seen a lot of this, in fact, but, well, it's not playing out exactly the same way. Or maybe I just didn't see it the same way. Regardless, I think you're on the right path. After all, it's the only path that's left. I know a little more about what you'll see when you get there, but I'm afraid if I tell you, you'll see it differently, too. Don't worry about it. You're doing fine. Get to Kadath. Find the land of the Great Ones. Everything else will fall into place when you arrive, as long as you don't mess this up. These beings you face, the ones whose name I do not wish to speak, they don't just threaten the Dreamlands. They threaten existence itself. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have somewhere to be.
I feel like as long as you don't mess this up has been kind of a theme of this campaign for us so far.
Yeah. Alright, so the Black Cat does not have a hunch, so lead investigator must decide. Tell your companions what the threats you face. The Black Cat will return to you with aid once this message is delivered. This may put an undue burden on your companions. Or tell your companions that you'll be okay. The Black Cat will stay with them once the message is delivered. This might make your quest a little more difficult.
Oh, we're keeping that fucking thing. Like,
yeah,
it's gonna be hard as heck to do the dude in scenario 4. So yeah. It's at least. I mean, this at least balances it out. Like we have another -5, and at least we get to keep the good token.
All right. So according to the campaign log, that the Black Cat spoke of Nyarlathotep, and then the other part of the interlude is for Dane and Harrison. So they'll read that. I don't think we have to adjust our bag at all because I think it just keeps 1 token in the bag, right? Yeah, so that'll be our bag. 10 tokens in the bag now. All right. All right, that's
tokens?
it. What?
10 spooky tokens, or
No, sorry. 20. We have 20 tokens in the bag.
yeah.
Not 10 spooky. There might be 10 spooky tokens.
I don't know. That means a lower chance of an elder sign for Luke. Plus, you got 2 this game. That's kind of like you already got your one for the 4th scenario early.
Yeah, it's true.
Seems bad.
All right, well, that's it for this playthrough of Where the Gods Dwell. Next week, we are going to be at streaming live on Thursday for Far Cry Con. We're doing episode 52.
Mm-hmm. So no Streamlands next week, right?
Yeah, no Streamlands next week. So we're doing Far Cry Con. We're doing live episode 52 on Thursday at 9-ish. And then on Saturday, we're doing a game show thing at 6. I think 6 on Saturday. You can sign up for that
Eastern time, right?
Yeah, this is all Eastern time. Is there another time zone?
It seems like maybe that there might be multiple.
Okay, fine. So yeah, Eastern Daylight Time or whatever it is right now. And yeah, so we'll be at Far Cry Con. I think we have a survey up to help us out with the game show somewhere. I don't know where Harrison posted it. It's probably on Reddit. Maybe in a blog post. Anyway, so if you're interested in participating in the game show, you can email us or you can fill out that survey. Hopefully it'll be a fun time. So we'll see people next week.
And one last thing I want to celebrate before we quit. Guess whose computer didn't blue screen this week? This guy.
That's true.
Who's a good computer? Who's a good computer? You didn't blue screen at all.
Wow, that computer has a lot of lights on it. Are those necessary for it to function?
No, when I bought all those lights, the guy said, like, oh, this is actually really dangerous and it's probably going to make the computer blue screen a lot. And I didn't even understand what he was trying to say. So I just ignored him. And so far, there haven't been any consequences of that. So
That's great. I think I wanted to say what the website for Far Cry Con was, but I don't remember. I think it's the first Google result. It is. So just Google Far Cry Con. It's Arkham with an F at the front. And there's lots of other events to check out too. But so hopefully people will have a good time. Mm-hmm. And I was giving your computer a chance to blue screen by extending us out a little bit.
I could tell.
Yeah. All right. Bye everyone. Thanks for joining us.